Hello everyone! So, back at it again with another tutorial! So someone had also asked me to show how this is gonna sound weird, sketch legs, and I was a bit confused on what they meant by that, because, there are many different legs that I, kind of do. There's animals, humans, all that type of stuff. So, I thought I would just go over the main sections that I kind of do. And those are, as I said, humans, animals, which are kind of like dogs, cats, anything really like that. And then the third section is dragons and horses, and those are two really opposite things to kind of lump into a category. But the way that I draw them, they're very, very similar, with only the difference of with their feet. Horses obviously have hooves, and then dragons I just do like paws/claws. So, but the basic structure is kind of the same. So I am just going to start with humans because that's, you could say, the simplest one. I don't really do anything very special at all. So to start with, for humans, so normally I would sketch out like the torso and stuff, but so I'm just going to do that real quick. I don't know if I'm ever going to do how I sketch humans like tutorial, because it's not very special. And it's probably also not very good, or the correct way. Just shrink that because that's becoming too big. Okay, so kind of got our little quick torso of a human. So to sketch the legs, for most things that I sketch legs for, I have two like passes on a sketch, which is the basic pose, structure, all that, and then I do a refined sketch. So right now, this for the human that I have so far would be in the really rough sketch where I'm just like putting out a quick pose just to see where everything is. So for the legs, I just like do little lines, little stick figure lines. Okay, and then watch that. Turn down the opacity, and then I start like putting out all the features, like human face, all that. But for the legs, I kind of do like teardrop shapes. Ooh, no. So that's like your thigh. Then I do like this weird diamond-ish shape for your knee. And then kind of an upside down tear shape for your calf. So this is your calf. And then for feet, I kind of do like little kind of right triangles. This is not very good because I'm kind of rushing and I'm a bit nervous because I'm recording again. But this is that's like the quick basics of how I do human legs. Just mark that. Wow. All right. So now my next section is animals, which is like, again, the dogs, cats, main ones. So again, I start with like my basic pose. That's the head. That's the chest. Lower body. And then again, for like the basic leg shapes, I do like just lines again. So this is where the paw is. And then for the back legs, again, just lines. Nothing real special. And then, so this would be like a basic rough sketch for me when I'm doing animals. And then on my fine sketch, features, whatever. Now focusing on this because we're focusing on the legs. So the way that I do animals, it's not very realistic at all. I try and do semi-realistic, where like there's obviously some matters of proportion, but obviously I'm not doing very realistic. This is like the shoulder. This would be like the forearm. And then this is the paw. Oh, this is bad. And then for the back legs, like it's just kind of semi-tracing over the lines that I did mostly when I'm doing back legs. It has a very short body. And that would be something that I would fix when I'm like doing my sketch and stuff. Sorry if I'm doing this really quick. I just kind of want to get the basics down for what I do. With animal legs, I don't like, there's not really like, oh, I use this shape and this shape. It's more like tracing over, not really tracing over, but adding some meat to the skeleton that I've done. But it's kind of the same thing where it's like an oval / teardrop shape, another oval, another oval. If I would put basic shapes to it. Okay. And then the last section that I have is dragons and horses. Again, really, really weird pairing, but that's just, they're very similar in how I draw them. So again, do like my rough sketch, neck, torso. Move this. Tail. Front legs are also very similar to how I do animals. So you can see that I have more of a like sharp angles when I do like dragons or horses and stuff. With the animal legs, I do more soft, flowy. With how I do dragons and horses, they're a lot more segmented, where you can see like the different muscle areas. I don't know how to describe it. So now that this would be kind of my rough sketch. And for my wings, I also just do like just a line. So this is the one where I do have basic shapes that I use most of the time. So this one, it again, back with the teardrop shape, but it's not like perfect. It is a bit more like square or like harder at the bottom. It's not as soft. And this would be like the thigh of my horse or dragon. And then for technically their calf, it's normally very short for me. It's this one I can't really pinpoint as a basic shape. You could say it's like another teardrop, but like a really, really weird teardrop. That's a big leg. When I'm drawing, there's a lot of using the transform tool, shrink tool, making things not look ginormous. And then for the last part, as I said, the differentiation between like my horse legs and my dragon legs is what I do for their foot. So for dragons, I'll do like this elongated kind of triangle, semi sort of, and then put like the pie shape, which is like you could say a rounded triangle, semi. And then for horses, all that I really change is just making it flat. And then in my sketch, I normally include where the hoof is. So then I see where it is when I'm coloring, and it's a lot easier for me. Yeah. I don't know if this was very good. I do feel like I rushed over a lot, and I didn't really give a good in-depth one, but again, I had more sections, and I wanted to do mostly the basics of what I do. So, get all these back up here. Look at these lovely sketches. So, yeah, I guess that's kind of it. Sorry for rushing over it. Although I hope that this was at least good for the rushed that the rushness that I did it in. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully this was helpful. Bye.